Meanwhile, Chinese Premier Li Keqiang warned against the rising tensions on the Korean peninsula and called on all parties to return to talks to ease the situation. He also stressed Beijing is committed to denuclearizing North Korea. Kwon Jang-ho shares with us Li's remarks after the annual session of the National People's Congress.
As Chinese Premier Li Keqiang closed out the annual two-sessions meetings with a press conference on Wednesday, he spoke out against the rising tensions over North Korea, warning that conflict will only bring harm to those involved. Li stressed that China is committed to the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula and called on the relevant stakeholders to reopen talks.
What we hope is that all the parties concerned will work together to de-escalate the situation, get issues back on the track of dialogue, and work together to find proper solutions. It is just common sense that no one wants to see chaos on his doorstep.
His comments come as U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson begins a trip to Japan, South Korea, and China this week. Seoul and Tokyo will be urging him to push Beijing to take a more hardline stance against North Korea, but with China angered by the deployment of the U.S. missile defense system THAAD on South Korean soil, significant cooperation is not expected. The U.S.-China economic relationship was also another major talking point for the Chinese premier, who stressed that Beijing does not want a trade war with Washington, saying it would harm both parties. But he did offer a hand, saying he believed the differences could be resolved.
We are optimistic about the development of China-U.S. relations because we have broad shared interests after years of developing our bilateral relationship since we established diplomatic ties.
Observers will be keen to see how this message and Tillerson's visit shapes a forthcoming summit between the two countries. U.S. President Donald Trump is expected to host Chinese President Xi Jinping at his exclusive Mar-a-Lago resort next month. Trump had taken a belligerent tone against Beijing during his election campaign, but has softened his position in recent weeks, resulting in a phone call with Xi last month that was described by the White House as extremely cordial. Kwon Jang-ho, Arirang News.